Welcome back to another episode of Rebuilds. In this episode, I'm going to try a plastic welding machine because my car, whenever I get it down the ramp, it breaks the bumper. So yeah, I also wanted to try the plastic welding machine. So let's try it. Let's see if we can fix this. Let's go. So if you see, the bumper has this long crack down at the bottom. This is what I'm talking about. I have to fix this, and this is plastic, and it is the case in most of the cars. The front bumper is plastic, so you can use this machine to weld anything which is plastic. So it has a nice black briefcase. Let me open it up for you and show you. I got this for around 2000 Indian rupees. That would make anywhere around less than 50 bucks, 50 US dollars. Yeah, okay. And now let's unwrap this wire and I'll show you what we get with it. So it's the plastic welding machine. I told you the cost. Then it gets a cutter, a plier, and these are all the staples that come with it. It has four kinds of staples, and let me show you what it is. This one is a zigzag kind of, right? So it is a zigzag pattern, and then there is a v-shaped pattern. This one is a v-shaped pattern. I guess this is for deep like for thick plastics and all. And then last one, this is, I think, M shaped or something. So yeah, so first we need to decide which one we want to use for welding. So I guess this is my first time using the plastic welding machine. So basically what it does is it just heats up this element, and then it just the this wire goes deep into the plastic and holds it in place. So I think I'll be using this zigzag pattern because seems like it is gonna be stronger that way, right? Next. So yeah, I'll use one zigzag and then maybe one straight one, and try to weld our bumper and see if it stays that way for long. So yeah, this V shape must be for deep, as I told you. So yeah, let's experiment with these two. Let's begin. So here is the bumper. Look at the condition. There's a huge crack at the bottom, right? Because it scrapes with the floor every time I take out my car. So now let's try to weld it. So here is our machine. Let's plug it in. Right, in it goes. And this is the one, the zigzag pattern staple, which I'm going to use. So you just have to slide it in to the two holes that are in the front, and it's quite easy, it's not tight. So there it goes. But the gun also doesn't hold it in place, so you have to keep it like a bit upright. That's one, right? So it's in place now, and there's a light in front. This light, you'll get to know if it is on or not. So now we can start stapling. We have to hold the two plastic pieces in place in the same like how we want to weld it. Just hold it like that, and then just press the button of the plastic welder and just push it in, because it will heat up the element and then it can just slide into the plastic. There goes one. So one is not strong enough to hold it in place. Okay, and it has to be a little bit more deeper, right? So just little more. So one is in, and as I told you, one is not enough to hold this piece of plastic in place. So what we have to do is keep on holding it for a bit and then install another one. I guess three or four would be enough, so it will hold it in place initially, and then we can put more pins in there. So here goes the second one. As I said, I'm using the zigzag one because for some reason I feel like it will be stronger, right? So two in, and I can already feel the pressure of my hand. And let's install one on the top right there. Okay. Okay, you have to be a bit you have to be aware of the thickness of the plastic that you are welding, because if If you push it too hard, it might just go through and come out of the other side. See, now 3 staples are holding it nicely, but I'll still put a few more before I lose the pressure on it. So I was saying, don't push it too deep because it might come out of the other side. So you want the staples to be within the depth of the plastic, right? And I have used a straight one right there. So now you see I have 3 4 5 plastics, and I've already 5 staples, and I've already left the plastic and it is holding it in place. So that's good. Let's just install a few more, and then I'll be confident enough that it won't go anywhere, right? So 2 straight ones and 4 these ones. Okay, seems pretty good. Now we need to cut the access with whatever is coming out. Do you have it has some access, right? And I should have held the plastic a little bit longer, because now you see there's this crevice which is forming there. But if you hold the plastic properly and align them properly, it won't you show the crack also. So it depends on how precisely you do it. But yeah, anyways, this is good for me, good enough for me. And one at the bottom as well, and I guess then we would be done. There it goes, right? I hope it is strong. We'll just find out later anyways, right? Now it's time. All the staples are in, so now I can just cut the access, maybe after this last final staple. There you go. Ta-da. Okay, so now this is the plier that we get with it, and it can be used to cut. So I'll just put the machine aside because that's done. Now I'll cut the excess of these pins. It's, you have to apply a little bit of pressure. It's not so easy also, and it's not so difficult also. So you can cut the excess of these pins, and then the surface will be smooth, right? Have to cut all of these. Be careful, be very careful while cutting the axis of these pins, because when you cut it, it just keeps flying around and it might get into your eyes. So make sure you wear some kind of protection over your eyes, so that, safety is the utmost priority, obviously. Yeah, so now it is holding it in place, and then what you can do is you can apply the car putty in it over it, and then you can paint it so it will look nice and smooth. So that's how you can do a full repair, but I'm just doing a quick repair, so I won't be doing it. So I'll just keep it this way. It's just that I'll paint it a bit, because I have silver paint which matches the color of my car, and I'll just spray over it so that the black spots are not visible and turns gray. So I'm editing this video after 6 months or so I can tell you that this plastic weld is holding in place pretty nicely. So that's that. Let's put our gun back. Our repair is done. This plastic welding machine is really nice and good. So feel free to order it if you want. So that's a wrap. It was a short video. I have stapled the bumper, and if you want to do it properly, you can then put on body filler, and then rub it, sand it, then paint it, and it will look very nice, good as new. You won't see the staple signs, staple marks, but now you can see, in my case, you can see some staple marks, but still it's better than the whole crack that was quite visible from far away. So now it's good enough for me. I won't be doing all that, but yeah, it was a short video, a successful one. This machine you can get on Amazon. I'll put the link in description. And that's a wrap. See you in the next one. Like, share, subscribe. Bye bye, tata.
If you like this video, please consider subscribing.
This guy's not slowing down. Yeah, that's confirmed. He's not stopping. Code 3.